Hello there, people from YouTube. How you doing? Hope you're alright. I'm Alex. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're here to watch the last episode of Percy Jackson. I'm excited. I was super excited last week with episode 7. I think that, at least for me, is one of the best episodes in the entire show. I'm super excited to see the fight, super excited, and also a little bit of a complaint. I don't like to complain a lot, but I had to say this. In the past week, I've been reading um posts online, mostly on Instagram. I will leave you the link down below if you want to go follow me there. We talk about books and stuff. Anyway, I've been reading some posts online, like I said, of people complaining about Disney spoiling the episodes the week before, like with the preview of the next episode at the end of the weekly episode. And I just wanted to say, like, if you don't want to get spoilers, and if you know that they have the preview at the end of the episode, if you don't want to get spoilers, just don't watch the preview. Why would you go and complain about getting spoiled? Like something that you already know what's going to happen because you read the books, you know what's going to happen, so it's not a spoiler for you. I mean, I get it for other people, but I don't know, like, I've never watched any of the previews in at the end of the episodes, not because I don't want it to I don't want Disney to spoiler it for me because I read the book, um but mostly because I know that there's going to be spoilers in the preview. Like every single time you watch a preview or a trailer or whatever, you get some stuff spoilered. So if you don't want to get spoiler, maybe stop watching the previews. That's it. That's the ending of my complaint. Anyway, one last thing before we start to watch the episode. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a like. And maybe go also check out my other Percy Jackson reaction and other reactions. I have some other reactions too. For example, I started recently watching Squid Game. Anyway, let's get to the episode.
You didn't ask to be a half-blood, but you are one. That makes you part of something bigger than yourself.
Let's go. Already stopping. Yes, that's how you do it. Anyway, I like they're showing us the moment where Luke is training Percy into fighting with the sword, because I remember clearly being there in the book. So yeah, I'm really happy that they're showing this to us.
When am I ever gonna use this stuff?
You never know,
I
Percy.
told you knowing the rules, so you can use them against your opponent.
Single combat.
I remember this for Game of Thrones.
What? But I set the terms. If I draw first blood, I keep the bolt and you surrender the helm.
What's so funny?
Do you accept? It wasn't your plan though, was it?
No.
It was Kronos. Steal Hades' helm and Zeus's bolt to start a war.
Oh, he's getting mad.
What?
Gods don't dream, little man. Say hi to your mommy for me.
She's not dead, just so you know. Let's go, Percy. Let's go fight. Careful. Oh. Ah. Ow. Oh, yeah. Show him your powers, Percy. Let's go. Yes. There you go. Yes. Yo, that was cool. Like, one thing that I remember for sure from the movies, especially the first one, is that Percy basically learned how to use his powers right away. Like, the moment he was claimed by Poseidon, he was like, "Ha, I know how to use the power of water." So that's what he did. But here, he actually started to learn little by little, and he didn't exactly know what to do, how to use it. He didn't even know that he could breathe underwater and all that. While in the movie, it felt like he already knew everything. I like the fight between Ares and Percy, even if I thought it would be a little bit longer, like tiny little longer and a bit more cinematic, but that was pretty cool.
That was so cool.
Don't look at his true form!
It's Hades' helm.
The helm looks like one of those helms in ancient Rome for gladiators going into the Colosseum and fighting against each other. They had the helms on their head, and it looks exactly like one of those. And also reminds me Achilles' helm. Hmm. Interesting. So they're already back in New York. They basically cut the entire part where they were in California, I think they were in the book. They cut the entire part where they were supposed to get a plane to get back to New York. They're already there. They don't need to fly because there was this thing since Percy is Poseidon's kid and Poseidon and Zeus don't exactly get along. It wasn't safe for Percy to get the plane, but in the book, he was flying to go back to New York, and I think that here it was probably more comfortable for them to have Percy already on the East Coast instead of West Coast. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
Using earthquakes to clear the skies.
Oh, she's back.
Hades sent you to retrieve it. Good luck on Olympus.
Well, I guess she wasn't evil after all.
Does it mean good luck on dude?
No.
Yes.
I have to. Gotta tell him about Kronos.
Zeus in the Percy Jackson saga is way more evil than what they portrayed him in other movies or cartoons. Like, for example, in Hercules, Zeus was pretty cool. Like, he was a great father and all that. Loved his kid. He was so funny also. But what that Zeus is exactly the opposite of Percy's Zeus. In my mind, Zeus was just exactly like the one in Hercules. Feels weird to hear them talking about him in such a bad way, like he could eliminate whoever he wants, whenever he wants. He doesn't care.
You're gonna need all the luck you can get.
How sure are we you can just explain everything in an email? There's the glory in that.
Right? Let's go. I'm excited to see the Olympus. I'm so excited.
I'm here to see Zeus.
Oh my. Oh. Let me see. Whoa. Wow.
And they create demigods so we can break the rules for them.
Yes.
Shouldn't they be just as afraid of us as we are of them?
Wow. That's great. In my mind, Olympus was just a mountain at the top of the Empire State Building in the middle of the clouds with this mist around it. No one can see it. And that's it. This is 100 times better than what I expected it to be. Be careful.
I didn't steal it. I had to tell you who did steal it. It was Kronos. He's gathering strength and he's coming for all of them.
But you're not listening.
Of course he's coming. That is what we do. We snap and plot and strive.
But you have to listen to him.
Thank you for
I thought you might listen.
Exactly.
Kronos wants you to fight my father. Your dad shows up looking to put you back in your place.
Careful, Percy.
I surrender.
Yes.
I surrender. Just spare my son.
your forbidden son.
You have one too.
I'll have Athena set a meeting. The whole council. Make sure I never see this one again.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling you're going to see a lot more of him.
Can I ask you a question? Do you dream? Ares said gods don't dream.
Of course we dream.
Hug him. Give him a hug. No. No. I hope they will hug each other. Is it back at camp? Yes.
Do you see her yet? I'll explain.
When we needed to meet him away from the celebration, so we can talk without any of Clarice's supporters.
Thinking about what the Oracle said. Everything the Oracle said has either come true or makes sense. You shall be betrayed by one who calls you a friend. Oh, the reason Clarice is still here is because you never said anything to Chiron about her. Because you knew that Clarice didn't steal the bolt. You did.
Easy. And they've gotten away with it for far too long.
This isn't you.
I mean, who could have Kronos used more than Luke? He never had a good relationship with his father. He always had problems with the gods. We know it from the beginning. We knew that he didn't want anything to do with the gods, and if he could use something against them, he would have. He said that from the beginning. He never liked his father. He said it. Who better than him that has problems with his own father that is one of the gods would have been better for this to start a war? He was the perfect person to use for Kronos to get to what he wanted. He's smart. Look smart. Why not use him? Kronos knew that he had problems with his father. He knows everything. He knows everything. So Luke was the perfect weapon.
Our parents aren't perfect, but they're trying their best.
Just be careful, Percy. Ha!
I just need to see if Hades has returned her yet.
Guys, you got it?
Where is it? Oh, is that your searcher's license?
Yeah.
Listen, let's make a pact. We meet back here next year. Deal?
Guys, how much Harry Potter vibes is this scene giving to you? It gives me so much Harry Potter vibes. Every single Harry Potter movie at the end had this moment between them realizing and talking about what would they do next year. And damn, so Harry Potter. Like I said it before in another video, probably the first time I reacted to the trailer of Percy Jackson, the show. I said it, and right now, in this moment, after seeing this scene, I'm even more sure of what I said back then. And I'm 100% sure that this is what kids now in 2024 are going to consider their Harry Potter. So Percy, Annabeth, and Grover are going to be their Harry, Ron, and Hermione. This is their Harry Potter. They're going to grow with a different trio. They're going to grow with these three characters in the same way we did grow with Harry. And it's so awesome.
Percy?
She's back. Hey. We're so happy.
It's time to wake up.
What?
Soon enough, we'll meet in your world.
Turns out I'm pretty good at this. Are you
Fact.
serious?
Your survival is the key to my return.
I was trying
No
to
kidding.
I was trying to see if we could see his face, but it was covered by the black hood.
Kiddo, time to wake up.
They're so cute together. I love their relationship.
Stories you heard about Greek gods, heroes, and monsters.
Why she made the blue pancakes?
I'm here to tell you they're real, and you might be a part of our world.
That was great. Okay, so honest opinion from someone that read the books no long ago. I'm a fan. I'm starting to become a fan of Percy Jackson, both the books and the show, because yes, I liked the show. And I have to say that I enjoyed it, even if, of course, for obvious reasons, they had to change some things from the book to the screen because, that's what happens. All in all, for me, it's an 8 out of 10. I expected some stuff. I expected to see something different here and there, especially in the Las Vegas episode. And in this one also, I expected the fight with Ares to be bigger and more epic. And I was not disappointed, but I expected a little bit more. Um, Olympus was great. I loved how they built the entire scenery. It was looking amazing. Zeus is absolutely awful and evil and completely different than what my mind always remembered Zeus to be from other movies and other movies and cartoons I've watched. So that's great because Zeus is pretty bitchy. Is it possible to say bitchy? I don't know. Whatever. Talking about how Percy found out about Luke and what he did, and that's really close to what happens in the books. And I remember after I mean, I watched the movie before reading the book, and for me, it totally made sense. I had no idea. So the fight between Percy and Luke on top of the building in the movie made completely sense to me. But after reading the book, I was like, Why did they do that? Like, why did they just use Luke like that? Like, they should have built it a little bit more, make you feel close to him, get to know him, so you would be disappointed when you would understand what he did and that he was actually the lightning to the thief. And I also that was better here in the show, and I also really enjoyed the thing that they built the acknowledgement of Percy and his powers. Like, yeah, I remember in the movies being like he knew everything just like that. He just knew. He knew that he was feeling comfortable with water. He knew that he had a special bond with the element for who knows what reason. He just knew. But I liked it here a lot more because he learns to know himself. Like he knows himself at some point. He starts to understand why he's so close to the element of water, and he learns how to breathe underwater. He learns how to use it, while in the movie he knew everything. So I liked it a lot more here, and like I said, all in all, I'm pretty happy with what we got. I'm still new to the Percy Jackson world, for me this is totally good. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm excited. I know that they already have season 2 planned. So I'm pretty excited that Disney didn't decide to cancel. And I can't wait to see more of this. I hope that Rick Riordan is going to be also uh involved in the second season. That's it, I guess. Our journey into this Percy Jackson world ended for now. I'll go back to read the books uh really soon. It was a pleasure to watch this with all of you. And please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the entire show. And if you already read every book in the Percy Jackson saga, or if you just read one, or whatever, let me know everything about your thoughts on Percy Jackson. And also, don't forget to subscribe and leave this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!